Lots of conservatives are disappearing from YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and other places, all for the same reason: violating community standards. Allen West, Colonel Allen West, the great Colonel Allen West, was just suspended from Facebook for 30 days for violating community standards. So he and his 400,000 Facebook followers will have to chill out for the next month. But here's a question I have for the folks at YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Who's really violating the community standards? The people like Colonel West? People like us here at this channel? Who expose this black mob violence, this black criminality that is wildly out of proportion and so routine? Or is it the people who are actually doing the crime, the violence, the mayhem? Something to think about, gang.
Hey, yo, bitch ass!
Oh yeah, this is Chicago Police Headquarters just a few days ago. You'll soon see and hear all the black people in the room are reminding the police officers that black people are relentless victims of relentless white racism, white violence all the time, everywhere. That explains everything, especially why cops are always picking on black people in Chicago for no reason whatsoever.
That's some of my kids. Y'all coming out there? We ain't y'all.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Stop on me. Y'all coming out neighborhood, we beating y'all ass. Plain and simple. That's for my kids, nigga.
Can be. We've both felt the sting of those daily slights throughout our entire lives. The folks who crossed the street in fear of their safety, the clerks who kept a close eye on us in all those department stores, the people at formal events who assumed we were the help, and those who have questioned our intelligence, our honesty, even our love of this country.
I know you was there. I did not know you was there.
And listeners have been calling for justice. I think there was an LA Times reporter who recently wrote that being black is exhausting.
We fucking tired!
We are tired.
We tired! Y'all fucking greenlit! Y'all coming out here with y'all shit! We beat y'all ass! And that's plain and simple. Ain't no more of this shit. Ain't no more put the guns down. That's so shit. Putting the guns down ain't working. So we gotta start laying y'all down.
Yo, I know these motherfuckers, bro. Listen to me, bro. I know these motherfuckers. Listen to me, I know these
y'all coming in, motherfuckers. Y'all getting laid the fuck down.
Look at this shit, bro.
That's if you want. I'm the right nigga. I'm the right nigga. I'm the right nigga.
All the motherfuckers.
Military veteran. I
All of them ain't y'all motherfuckers. Hey, look at this motherfucker, Uncle Tom ass nigga. You Uncle Tom ass bitch ass nigga. Oh, bitch ass motherfucker. You are Uncle Tom. I'm trying to kill.
Those nagging worries that you're gonna get stopped or pulled over for absolutely no reason. The fear that your job application will be overlooked because of the way your name sounds. The agony of sending your kids to schools that may no longer be separate, but are far from equal.
Chicago police corruption.
Y'all come in our neighborhoods, meet somebody else. Y'all come in our neighborhoods, illegally searching us, we beating y'all ass. Y'all come in our neighborhood, kneeing us in the face, we beating y'all ass. That's cool. They saw Ferguson about test me. It ain't gonna be nothing. Test me if y'all want. Y'all got me fucked up.
Chicago about to go up.
I believe that the number of prisons that are built in this country is absolutely shameful. And we know that Black and brown people are disproportionately represented in a system that, in one instance, allows for an affluenza defense.
Let's go. Y'all have a nice day, okay?
Fucking terrorists.
Okay, let's go.
One in 3 African American men, if the trends that we see today continue, will spend some time in jail or prison. That is absolutely unacceptable. There is no justification for it. There is no excuse for it. And
Yeah, look at all the stuff that's happening. Look at Rakia Boyd. I mean, look at what happened just to the boy the other day. I mean, they got a whole lot of right to be upset. If this was you all's children, your family, or even you, you'd be upset too. Come on now, I mean, that's just the normal response of being a human being. You're a human being before you're a police officer. That's what he's trying to get you to see. The problems with just the common people. That's how us as the common people feel.
And what that means is we've got to be honest with ourselves. We have systemic racism that is really at work inside the criminal justice system.
Come
How many threats of violence and death did you hear from these victims of white racism? I heard a ton. It's weird because they're coming in a city where the city council, the mayor, all the elected officials in that city are devoted to one cause only. Don't make the black kids angry.